Hey guys, welcome back to another figure review, and this is one I am beyond stoked about. Actually, I am over the moon about. I've noticed I've been saying that a lot in my videos, so I'm just so excited. I love Hawkeye. I know in my first video I talked about how Scarlet Spider is one of my favorite superheroes. Hawkeye is my favorite, and that is thanks in all of its honesty to Matt Fraction's run. Fraction and Dave Ager's run with Hawkeye was incredible. The art, the writing, everything about it made him into one of my favorite characters, like, ever, and easily my favorite Marvel character. He's probably tied for first place with Wolverine, and almost more specifically Old Man Logan, but I'm not going to dive into that too much. So we're going to open this bad boy up, and this is the Hawkeye that comes with the Sky Cycle. I'm trying not to completely bend it. On first impression, my box was a little scraped up, which was a bit of a bummer. But if anything, I'm going to cut out and save this little picture on the side. And this seems to be the only untouched thing, so I'm very glad. So let's slide him out of the packaging. Okay. Here we go, standard Legends packaging. And while I get this open off screen real quick, because I gotta grab my pocket knife, I do want to say that if you're seeing this video, it means that my G.I. Joe Classified Shipwreck review video is also up. So I would really appreciate it if you guys would check out that. These are probably the two of the figures in these. This is the Legends and the G.I. Joe figure I'm most excited for this year. So the fact that they both came on the same day, especially because they were scheduled for tonight and tomorrow night, I was super happy when I found out they were both going to come on the same day. So this is a really awesome, this is just a fun night for me. I'm getting to review both of these. And it looks like I finally got the rest of the packaging out. So we are going to dive into a review. First thing I'm going to do is actually put together the Sky Cycle. Not to keep you guys waiting for too long, but I really want to see what the Sky Cycle looks like. So, you can see right here that we have, how does this go on right here? Sorry, my ADHD took the best of me. I totally got distracted and then tried to cover up for the fact I got distracted. So this goes right here, and then it looks like this ball is gonna pop into that, but I can't seem to get it, and I don't want to be too rough because I don't want to break it. Let me double check this box. Where'd it go? No, yeah, that's how it shows it going, so I just really gotta show a little force. Enough force, but not too much force. That might be as far as I get it. No, because it's popping right back out, so I really gotta get it tucked in there. That might be as far as I get it. Alright, for now that's fine. So the Sky Cycle's cool. I wasn't like crazy excited. I wasn't over the moon for this, but I mean, this is a cheaper way to get Hawkeye than it is to get like the classic figure. Oh wait, did I not even? Oh, I didn't even put the thing together. No wonder why I can't stand it upright. So this pops in here, and this goes like this. Okay. Because then he has something to actually stand on. When I was, oh nope, that's actually still not right. You have to slide this in here. I'm 3 minutes into this and I haven't talked about Hawkeye. It is ridiculous. And then you have to pop it like this. And I don't know that it's any easier to get. Oh, it actually is a bit. It's more stable than it was before for sure. So I do gotta say, I'm very appreciative for this effect. If it was just a Sky Cycle and you couldn't even have it fly, that would suck. But you know, sometimes that's how Hasbro tends to be. And that's coming from like their number one. Like, I love Hasbro. Holy crud. Alright, sorry for my reaction out of the box. I do have some issues with him already that I will jump down to, and the biggest thing is you could see those. I've had those on some figures now. I don't know how well you could see those like lines. Like, it looks like paint lines. I've had them with a handful of figures now. Most of the time they don't bug me too much, but these are pretty prominent, but I'm not even sure what they are or like what to call them. And I will say I'm probably going to be biased. He's definitely, I'll give you an honest opinion, and I'll give you a Hawkeye fan opinion. because my Hawkeye fan opinion, I don't care about any issues. He's awesome. So here he is out of it, and he has soft goods for the part that hangs down, which is a little weird because it's not soft goods up here. But I actually think it works pretty well. And I think seeing the soft goods for this is a lot better, especially compared to when you look at some of the issues with some of the old Hawkeye figures, specifically the more classic that's on the retro card back, that look, which I don't have, and also the Dark Avengers one, which is the only Hawkeye in the classic suit or in the classic like suit that I have. And he's okay, but I mean, I was still way more excited for this. I think the sleeveless look is just a lot better. So first thing I'm going to do is pop the quiver into the back, because I have found that my new... Oh, it stays. Perfect. The Dark Avengers Hawkeye, his quiver does not stay well, like, whatsoever. So Hawkeye does come with 2 fists. One is on there. He comes with... I just jumped into this, sorry. Like, I know I didn't, like, transition that, but I just wanted to talk about it. He has good articulation on his feet. His boots swivel. He has double jointed knees, but I'm struggling to like get the double joint to come out, but I know it's there. He has the double jointed elbows. He is pinless, which is amazing. I do want to say all my other Hawkeye figures are pinless. Yeah, even the TV show one is. Not the Dark Avengers one, but the non-classic suit or classic-ish suit Hawkeye figures do. He has ab crunch, not a ton of range because of these things right here, but good enough range for sure. He doesn't lean back a lot at all. Wow. But again, he's not... I mean, I'm not buying this figure to have him do the limbo, so I'm not too worried about that. The mask is awesome. I told you guys my issue with some of the paint things, but it's not too big of an issue for me. I'm already willing to kind of see past it. I don't know that everybody will, so if you get it, that is not a guarantee it will just grow on you. So we are going to swap out this hand and switch it out for his hold hand or his grip hand. And then I can never remember. He holds the bow in his right hand, correct? Okay. No, wait. All the art on this box is different. He holds it in his right hand on the back, with his left hand on the front. And he's holding it on with his left hand on the art on the side. And there's his right hand, but then on the front is with his left hand. So I'm going to assume, that's what I thought. I'm going to assume I had it right. Because I'm pretty sure I did my research before I cosplayed Hawkeye. And I know that I held my, bow in my left hand. So here is his bow. And then we have this one loose arrow, which I'm trying to find the best way for him to hold. I'm assuming it's to do this and then slide this up. And then we're going to pop that sleeve up on you a little bit. We're going to do this. We're going to kind of pose him like that. Not the best pose, not my best work. I'm not the world's greatest poser. If I said I was the world's greatest poser, I would be a poser. But I still am a poser. Okay, I'm going to stop. So here is his fist, and his other fist is right here. I thought I lost it. And we're going to do a quick size comparison. So we're going to have him next to his Dark Avengers counterpart, which, like I said, this new figure is so much better. I really do like this figure a lot. I'm still going to hang on to him. I'm not going to get rid of him. But the classic look is so much cooler. The figure as a whole is more sleek. He's taller by, like, a significant amount. No, well, I can't say that when his knees are bent like this. So let me unbend his knees. And I know I had some trouble standing him before. Even with his knees unbent. And if you stand him up straight, you even lift him up a little bit to be the same height. He's significantly taller, and these also make him look a little taller as well, with his mask. So here he is next to the Disney Plus Hawkeye, and that's Jeremy Renner's Hawkeye. Again, he's a little bit taller. He seems to be the tallest of the bunch, and we're also going to put up there with him Kate Bishop, who obviously he's taller than, but it actually looks like he doesn't look bad with the Kate Bishop. It's just weird because she's modern and he's not, but they don't look bad with each other at all. I really hope we get a comic book Kate Bishop, and I really hope we get a Hawkeye like this with a sleeveless shirt, similar to like the Diamond Select Hawkeye that I have, which I did not grab for my size comparison, so that's sadly not going to make the cut. And here we have him with some Thunderbolts buddies and some West Coast Avengers buddies. So here we have him next to Mockingbird, significantly taller than. And we're also going to put him up next to U.S. Agent, who they're about the same height. If anything, U.S. Agent's actually the only figure I put up here that's a little bit taller than him. We'll also put him next to, since I just did my review on this guy, Shipwreck. And he is even taller than Shipwreck by a little bit. And Shipwreck is like not 6'1" height. Well, I mean, yeah, might as well be. I think he's like 6.2 inches, maybe 6.3. But yeah, regardless, he's definitely a really tall figure. So now we are going to toss him on his Sky Cycle. Well, actually, I'm going to try to get a better pose out of him real quick. So what I'm going to do is take this arrow away, just to show you guys that I don't suck at posing. We're going to take this arrow away. We're going to put this here. Try and get that elbow up a little bit more. And then, boom. Flatten those legs. Or flatten those feet on the ground. And then pose him like, oh, and he's not going to stand. Oh, there he is, yay, yay, awesome, yay. Okay, I also forgot to grab the Diamond Select. I have 2 Diamond Select Hawkeyes, and I didn't grab either of them for the size comparison, and I feel really stupid. So, I'll probably take some pictures with him and post them on my Instagram, or my TikTok, possibly, you'll see him, so check those out down. They'll be in the description, or in the comments, if they are not in the description, because I forget. So, now we're going to pose him on the Sky Cycle, so... oh wow. This is a stiff leg joint. In fact, it's wow. Okay. That's gonna have to be careful with that so the boot doesn't completely come off. I don't think there's anything wrong with stiff joints as long as they don't cause the figure to break, which now that I said that, he's probably gonna break. And now that I said that, he's definitely gonna break. So we can get him into a sitting position. And we can get him up here with his bow, as you can see, because I'm sure he's skilled enough to be balancing and shoot. Not just because it's on the box, but because it's freaking Hawkeye. So let me actually lift up my camera, which I rarely do in these videos. So here he is on the Sky Cycle. He looks awesome. The Sky Cycle is going to have so many uses. I'm going to use it for like every S.H.I.E.L.D. character I can. And just for some fun, I'm going to attempt to put Mockingbird on the back of the Sky Cycle with him. And it looks like she sits perfectly with him. Oh, the weight. You gotta adjust it a bit you gotta angle it like more forward so it doesn't fall. But yeah, they fit pretty well on there. I can't wait till I get the Avengers Black Widow from the, and obviously, I don't think I mentioned, this is from the Avengers Beyond Earth's Mightiest collection. So once I get the Black Widow, that's the Target exclusive, she should be coming to me soon as well. I'm going to 100% get her on the Sky Cycle with him, and they're going to look awesome together, hopefully. So until then, I'm going to pop this off, set this on the ground, and look at that, they landed. Okay, bye. We're getting divorced again, or something like that. So here we have a final look. We have the Sky Cycle and all of its not flying glory. Which I probably could have put back on the stand, but I want you guys to see look at it like that. And then here we have Clint Barton, aka Hawkeye, aka the best Avenger. I'm not up to debate it. And then get the bow like that. So for his accessories, we have the bow, the quiver, the arrow, and the 2 fists. And technically, I guess you could say the Sky Cycle, and even the Sky Cycle has his own accessory. So yeah, I mean, this is a pretty cool figure. The only other thing I wanted to do, I don't know how well it's going to look because I know the skin tones are very different, is I'm going to remove his head and actually swap it out with the Jeremy Renner head. Yep, that does not look good. If you're working on swapping out the heads, not a good. Just like as soon as it went on, I knew. He'd probably look better with Human Torch's head. I've done that before. I've swapped out Human Torch for the Jeremy Renner head because I wanted like a more blonde comic looking Hawkeye, which I really hope we get that figure eventually. But until then, I mean, I'm more than satisfied with what we got with Hawkeye. Dude does not get the most love, so the fact that he's had 2 figures now come out since the Disney Plus show, and one of them is his comic figure, is pretty awesome. And are they doing a new Ronin? Yeah, I think they're doing another Ronin figure. So technically 3. So here is one last little look at Hawkeye and the Sky Cycle. I actually don't have any complaints other than the quality control with the paint on the face. I think everything about him is great. I think maybe he could be a little more flexible because he's a pretty like, I wouldn't say he's a gymnast, but he's definitely a more acrobatic dude in the comics. So I think he could be a little more flexible and maybe bend a little more. But I can't imagine any poses for that. I do think he should have came with an arrow with a little Ant-Man on it. That would have kind of sealed the deal. And part of me wishes he came with another bow where the string was like stuck, pulled back, so it was for better poses. But the Sky Cycle's really cool. It's kind of basic. It's not like anything like crazy. But it's always cool to get a vehicle with a legend because they don't do that a ton. I wish it came with like a blast effect maybe, so it looked like there was some fire coming out of the back. But I mean, other than that, I really don't have any actual complaints about the figure or how it was made. I'm hoping my stiff leg does not cause an issue. But overall, the soft goods are a super nice touch. I think even without it, it would still be great. But this is going to sound annoying. I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. And I'm only going to say this is going to sound annoying because I give a lot of my figures 9s or 10s out of 10. But I mean, I really only buy figures that I look at and think I'm going to like or know look good and don't have a ton of issues. So, and again, this is biased. So I guess even if I was unbiased, I think I'd give it a 10 out of 10. This is a really good figure. I wish these armbands were a bit tighter. Sometimes I wish they would just seal these onto the arm. So you know what? If you want the real unbiased, I guess I'll give you like a 9.8 because I wish sometimes they just seal these loose pieces in place. But only other thing I could have hoped for was an alternate head. But it doesn't seem like any Hawkeye figures come with alternate heads, so it's not too much of an issue. Totally wish they did, but I don't think it's like enough to complain about it. So, yep, here is a last little look at Hawkeye, as I said, and I think this figure is awesome. I definitely recommend him, and I cannot wait to set him up and the Black Widow figure when she comes out with a more classic look for the Avengers team. So again, be sure to check out my Instagram and TikTok. They'll be linked either in the description or in the caption. And you'll see some pictures of him, I'm sure, going up there soon. I gotta take some more pictures. I haven't really done that for my figures since the Scarlet Spider figure, but I'm gonna be back on that soon, so be sure to stay tuned on the channel and stay tuned on my alternate accounts for more content. Thank you guys, as always, for any and all support, whether or not you're hearing me say this or you clicked away at the beginning of the video. I appreciate every single second of watch time. So thank you guys. Again, I cannot express that enough. Comment down below. Let me know what you think of the figure, if you're going to get the figure. And again, let me know how I can improve as a creator. I know I'm all over the place with like my script and forgetting some things in some videos, but I'm having a good time doing this, and I think that's what's the most important. And I'm hoping people are enjoying making these videos. So thank you guys for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe and check out the channel for more geek content.